Alright, time to eat. I got this fire roasted tomato and pepper pasta with fucking roasted garlic and all kind of good shit in here. I'm about to eat this. About to sprinkle some nooch on top. All my vegans, y'all know about the nooch, right? This shit is good on everything. More food videos are coming, I promise. Now we're about to read through these comments and talk about the season 9, episode 11. 9. Hold on, I'm starving. Let me eat some of this pasta first. Put a little spinach in here. A little Swiss chard, a little baby kale. So good. This bowl heavy. Sit this on my lap. I ain't gonna read through all the compliments because I feel like this video will get so fucking long. We gonna mostly try to read through the shit that's gonna provoke some conversation. I say that now, but I'm gonna probably end up reading damn near every comment anyway. That pasta's so good. And this is some superfood fusilli. This is really the only pasta I cook with at home. What's the only pasta I cook with? And it's literally the only ingredients is organic amaranth, organic chia, organic flax, and organic sorghum. Because I know somebody probably gonna ask. If you want to know what pasta this is, the pasta is linked in the description. And the nooch. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Us vegans sprinkle that shit on everything. Okay. The underdog, Mr. Williams, said your reactions are so damn good. That man is hilarious. He one of the few people who I go and actually watch their whole reaction. Like, that man be clowning. And Katie, Alshaughnessy, she was like my all-time favorite reactor. Walking dude, I love her. If you were on your deathbed, I wouldn't mind. I tell you about men that had me so nervous for Jerry. They better not hurt a hair on his gorgeous head. And that's the tea. Protect Jerry at all costs. Somebody replied to my next episode had her stress for Jerry. Talking about Ann because he was on Talking Dead. She was so scared she thought he was gonna die. Okay, same. I be a little nervous when people be on Talking Dead, especially when they ain't never really been on Talking Dead like that. And I be like, did they die? Don't do it. But so many people said they subscribed from this video. Oh, thanks. I love how you was contradicting everything Alpha was saying. Yes. Alpha was blowing me. She killed me high. She went through all that trouble, possibly risking the lives of everybody in her group that was with her to go get her daughter, Lydia. But all the whispers through her natural selection philosophy, fuck all of their kids, all their babies could die. No, makes no damn sense. I love the reply. So wait, somebody said that baby needs to learn how to whisper with a crying laughing emoji. But somebody was like, LOL, the baby had everything planned. It picked the perfect opportunity to cry out for the hilltop to take it away from the whisperer. Smart baby. Yes. You see, the baby wasn't crying in Connie's arms. Babies know. They're humans just like us. That was funny. I was legit yelling at the TV when they left the baby on the ground. Me. Y'all saw, I was like, Alpha ain't shit. Another thing I wonder is, was Alpha abusing Lydia before the apocalypse? Because it seemed like everything was kind of, I don't know. I feel like maybe before the apocalypse. Because when Lydia was telling the story and she started remembering how her mama was, her mama killed her husband, which was Lydia's daddy. And I'm sitting here like, do people just flip, snap? Like, do they really just snap like that? Or like, was Alpha abusing Lydia through the whole apocalypse? I don't know. And even when she killed that man who was banging, talking about some help, 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 she crushed his fucking trachea. And her husband was looking at her like... So, like, even he was a little surprised at that. Like, was that the first person she killed? Like, where did all this aggression come from Alpha? Like, was she always like this? And then when the apocalypse happened, she just got worse and took it to a whole nother level? Like, I want to know how she was pre-apocalypse. Because we know she wasn't the sweetest thing. Oh, this is one of my favorite comments. Damn, now we know why Lydia is so triggered by babies crying. Lord knows how many babies her people have sacrificed to walkers. Alpha needs to die just for that. Yes. Right. Babies crying triggers Lydia. And I never thought about that, but that really do make sense. Like, she's probably... Well, not probably. I'm sure she has, because we know that wasn't the first time. Because when Alpha looked at that lady, she said... She instantly knew to put her baby on the ground. So you could tell that that's their practice. That's what they do. So, that's fucked up. Lydia will forever be in a state of PTSD. I don't think shit like that ever goes away. You just learn how to better deal with it. If you look at the marquee, it says the last movie all those trapped people saw was Night of the Living Dead. I'm sure that was Greg Nicotero's idea. He fucking loves that movie. A classic. Overall, it was a good episode. Nobody died. Honestly, yes. Somebody said not yet, but they're setting up some real red wedding level shit. I feel it coming. I like episodes when don't nobody die because I feel like it focuses even more on moving the story forward and progressing. 326. What is that? Somebody said 326 soul salty. Wait, what happened at 326? Hold on. Yes. I really wouldn't mind if he was on his deathbed. Love your reactions. I thought I hated Negan, but oh, can't wait for Alpha to die. That non-human piece of filth is just pure evil. And that's the tea. Somebody replied, where's Negan again? Negan is at Alexandria. And what I hope we see in the next episode is how Michonne dealt with him leaving. Like, did y'all not watch the episode when he came back and Judith shot his tire out? You know, I forget babies cry in this show because baby Judith was mums the word. What? You know, I forget babies cry in this show because baby Judith was mums the word. Yeah, I don't know what that means. What was you trying to say? Oh, that is so rude. It's the Three Musketeers. Dog, Deaf, and Daryl. Don't call Connie Deaf. That is rude. Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it, cause somebody was like, she ain't brushed her teeth in about 6 years with the dead emoji. I was dead ass when I said that. Somebody was like, try 10 years. Because remember when we met them, it was the start of the apocalypse and the start of the whispering. I don't know what you're talking about, but we've been in the apocalypse for more than 10 years because ever since the 6-year time jump, we had another little time jump. And then you got to remember, Carl was a little boy and he was a teenager when he died. So all that time, like, we've really been in an apocalypse for like 2 decades. Like, our people have been living in this post-apocalyptic world for a very long time. Like, yes. And they've been filming the show for like 10 years. Yeah, so that's a lot of time jumping, but yeah. I love Connie after this episode. Same. Because, you know, we just got introduced to the new people and we still getting the feel for them. Connie, that is a loving woman. I fuck with Connie. Anybody that's going to risk their life for a baby, I fuck with you. The least talkative threesome ever. Literally. I felt like dog talk more than Daryl and Connie. Dog talk when he let you know what the fuck going on. Whoop, 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 somebody coming. Henry annoys me too. Alpha is savage. The dead will quiet the baby. Connie is my new fave. I ship her and Daryl. I'm so worried for the King and Jerry. I will feel so bad for Carol. She lost so many people. First of all, how you ship Connie and Daryl already? Honestly, I don't ship Daryl with anybody that we've met yet. I ship him and Carol as the best of fucking friends. And Rick is his best fucking brother. Like, Carol and Daryl was like, Carol and Daryl and Rick and Daryl. Oh, I was about to say, remember Glenn and Daryl? Steven, I'm sorry. But, Daryl don't get attached to many people. So when Daryl get attached to you, that says something. And something else I want to know is, has Daryl ever had sex? Like, do he even beat off? Like, does Daryl have any sexual desires? Like, he is a man at the end of the day, but it's like, we've never seen even an inkling of him being interested in somebody. So, I don't know. Daryl need a woman. He needs some loving. But he probably don't even want to get no loving because she might fucking die one day. Who knows? I don't know. Carl. I want to know if Carl died a virgin. Did him and Enid fuck? If they did, why they ain't show us? I mean, that's a milestone in Carl's life. We know Carl had his first kiss before he died. Did he get some coochie before he died? These are the things I want to know. Fun fact, the last movie played at the theater was Night of the Living Dead. It's hard to see because some of the letters are missing, but it says it on the marquee. I just thought that was cool. And Jerry is everything. Great comedy relief. Yeah, Jerry really is. I didn't see that. Because I'd be too busy looking at our people trying to see if some walkers gonna fucking jump out and shit. But when I watch the episode again and we get to the theater part, I'm gonna look for the thing. Because I know y'all telling me that because I even said it in my reaction. I was like, I wonder what the last movie was that they saw before they died. So shit, it'll probably Night of the Living Dead. That's what they were showing that day. Could you imagine being at the movie theater when shit hit the fan? Like, you're supposed to be having a good time. Damn, somebody left a long ass comment. This is a paragraph. I agree that Henry made a stupid decision, but he's doing what he's doing because he thinks that he's doing the right thing by trying to get Lydia away from the horrible lifestyle that Alpha is forcing her to live. Henry has morals, and since he formed a relationship with Lydia and they both have romantic feelings for each other, he wants to save her and bring her to live in our communities because it's much safer than being with Alpha. Duh. The same could also be said about Connie, because she's seen what the whispers are all about, and that's why she went along with Daryl, because she, like Henry, can't live with all the guilt of sending Lydia back to her mother who hurts her. Me personally, I like that Henry and Connie still have morals, and that's part of being human, and it's what makes humans humans. Duh. The decisions that Henry and Connie just made were based off of their morality, because they believe that someone like Lydia doesn't deserve to be treated horribly by her mother, Alpha. We can agree that Henry makes dumb decisions, but he's doing it for the goodness in his heart and what he believes. I can tell you, Michonne and mostly others are frustrated with Henry by trying to see it from his perspective. Is he wants to help someone who's abused, blah, blah, blah. Other than that, great reaction, Michonne. I can't wait to see what happens when Henry gets to the Whisperers camp, and I hope he doesn't die, because I like his good-hearted nature, and I think that we need to see more people with big hearts like Henry and Connie have. Okay, this is my thing. I'm not mad at the fact that Henry took his stupid ass out there to go save Lydia, because he can do whatever he wants with his life, sacrificing himself to save someone. That's fine. But when Alpha's coming to get her daughter and you're going to go run and fucking hide, you're risking the lives of the whole fucking community. If you want to risk your life, that's fine. But don't risk other people's lives. That's what I didn't fucking like. Like, how you just going to run and Alpha outside the goddamn door? Like, really? We don't know what the fuck the Whisperers got going on. We just met them. So that was my only thing with Henry. I don't give a fuck that he ran off to go save Lydia. That's fine. You're risking your life. It like blew me just a little bit, because it's like, you know Daryl gonna come fucking look for you, because he promised Carol he was gonna keep you safe. And it's like, nigga, you could have just stayed at home at the kingdom if you wanted to be love and happiness, kumbaya, peace and tranquility, because that ain't what the world is like. But, and even with our people still have their humanity. They take people in all the time. They do what's right. They don't go around just killing people. Literally, our people are like some of the nicest, matter of fact, not some of, our people are the nicest people in the apocalypse. And obviously we meet all the villains and they're basically the opposite. But yeah, that was my only thing with Henry. If you want to sacrifice your life and go chase and go look for Lydia, that's fine. But don't do that shit at the camp when Alpha outside the fucking door and you gonna go hide Lydia. Like, don't do that. Risk your life. Don't risk nobody else's life. I don't fuck with that. That's what I don't like that. Carol is gonna beat Daryl silly. Then Henry. No, she not. Carol not gonna beat Daryl, because she know Daryl would never do no stupid shit like that. She know Henry is sweet and naive. Just like when her and Henry was riding the carriage and the Savior said set up that trap, and she was screaming, help, help, help. And Henry jumped his fucking ass out the carriage, ain't give a fuck what was going on, and ran right into that trap that the Savior set. She know how Henry is, so she's not gonna do anything to Daryl, because she know Daryl. So, no. I'm finna reply to this. The only thing that she would trip about is if Daryl wouldn't go after him. But we know that's how Daryl is. Carol knows that. She would never blame Daryl for some shit Henry did. Oh, don't worry. Jesus will rise on the 3rd episode. Sprinkle a little minutia on here. You know what I hate when I'm watching mukbangs? Is when people be talking, blah, 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 put their food in their mouth, and then as soon as they about to start chewing, they cut that part out. Like, bitch, that's the whole part of the mukbang. If you don't want nobody to see you chew, then don't fucking do a mukbang. That's like the whole point. Don't nobody just want to see you steady putting the spoon in your mouth. I hate that. I was watching this lady mukbang the other day. I had to cut it off because it was so unsatisfying. Like, you just sitting here talking and trying to be cute. Like, girl, that is not what a mukbang is for. And it was on the Beauty Guru channel too. Like, girl, like, how you gonna be cute doing the mukbang and not show yourself chewing? Very good point. I noticed that Alpha almost smiled too, then stopped herself. Obviously, deep down, she still has some love in her heart for her daughter at least, but she isn't willing to let anyone see it. I think seeing her growing daughter looking more like a normal woman made her feel happy inside briefly. Yeah, Alpha's still a human at the end of the day, and as much as she don't want to act like one, she is. She's still a sick bitch. Sacrificing fucking babies, letting walkers eat them. Ain't that about a... Ooh. Mashine, your smile makes me smile. Great reaction as always. If it's one thing we know about The Walking Dead is that a happy episode is just to prepare you for a gut punch. Here's looking at you, Kingdom. They better leave the Kingdom alone. And what's crazy is, I don't know why the Kingdom not doing as good as everybody else. Like, is it because they don't got enough people? Because I know it takes time to build up a community. You know, you only find so many people that's still alive after fucking around 20 years of being in the post-apocalyptic world. But, so like, why is the Kingdom not doing as good as everybody else? Like, I need for y'all to help them out. Like, even when the new people got to Alexandria, Michonne could have took them to the Kingdom. But she took them to Hilltop. Hilltop is thriving. Alexandria is thriving. I mean, we've seen people live with nothing. Literally nothing. So the Kingdom is thriving in that sense. They're just not doing as good as everybody else. I need for y'all to send some people to the Kingdom. But it is like a day ride away. Like a whole day. Like, that's far away in the apocalypse. A lot can happen in one day. So I guess that's why they don't really travel like that. We really need some fucking cell phones. Like, I'm gonna need for Eugene to make some fucking walkie-talkies or something that's solar powered, where they could talk to each other 100 miles apart, because all this going outside shit and doing shit in person, that's so dangerous. Every time you walk outside them gates. Ooh, I hope that Henry's head will soon be perched on a pike. This hormone-driven dork gets on my nerves. And this is my thing with Henry. It's always the people that we don't mind them dying or want them to die. They never die. It's always the fucking people we don't want to die. Like Glenn. Negan could have beat damn almost anybody else head in, and I would have not been as fucked up as I was when Glenn did it. Glenn, Rick, Daryl, and Michonne is the last 4 fucking people that anybody... Oh, and Carl. Anybody want to see their head beat in. Like, I love Aaron, but it could have been Aaron. I like Eugene, but it could have been Eugene. You know? No, other than that, I love everybody else, but like, I could have took losing Eugene. Like, I could have took losing Aaron. Like, nigga, I couldn't take losing Glenn. That's my whole thing. It's always the people. That's why they do it to us to fuck us up. It's always the people that we'll never want to die. I feel like Henry is not gonna die. Because it ain't gonna fuck us up as bad as it would, like, how they killed Jesus. We just gonna feel bad for Carol and Ezekiel because we know they're gonna be sad they lost their little boy. But it ain't gonna be a huge death. Like, oh, Henry. Oh, it ain't really gonna be no shock factor. I feel like Henry ain't gonna die just for that reason. Exactly. It has already been conflict. Their group was consistently hunted, cornered, and terrorized, and then attacked in the graveyard, resulting in Eugene and Rosita getting hurt and Jesus getting killed. I don't understand how Daryl let them live. That slap was to egg Daryl on, and that smile was aimed at Daryl as if to say, I won. Henry is really going to piss everyone because he's going to get someone we all love killed. Literally, that's what I was just saying. If you want to go risk your own life, that's fine. Don't risk nobody else's life. No. And I'm about to say something else. Oh, yeah. Alpha. You crossed into our land. Bitch. Hilltop was established fucking decades before the apocalypse happened. That was an old ass building. That was not your land. Hilltop has been there probably longer than Alpha been alive, because that was an old building. And Alexandria. Alexandria been there for a very long time because it was a planned community. That's why the community is self-sustaining with their own water and solar and power, everything. That's the thing about Alexandria. And they don't know about the kingdom, so the kingdom wasn't obviously nowhere near where the Whisperers was. So, bitch, no. We didn't cross into your land. We been here. You came over here clowning with that Whisperer shit. Y'all don't even have a legit settlement that we know of. I feel like the Whisperers just move around and, like, from camp to camp. Just literally, the Whisperers are the people that are a definition of surviving. They're not living life at all. They are just surviving. We think our people have been through some times where they've just been surviving and just getting by, but our people have always been about, you know, just living. Like even Glenn, Herschel. Like, I feel like our people always been living. Even when times are really hard. Like, they don't never just survive and just get by. But, like, the Whisperers are the definition of surviving. Like, nothing else. They are not living their best life in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, no, bitch. We were here first. Hilltop is an old-ass building community setup. Alexandria is not as old as fucking Hilltop, but it was already there as a planned community. And I don't know what the fuck the kingdom is, but, like, I still to this day don't know what kind of settlement the kingdom is. Like, the building and stuff, where that big theater is at, like, Ezekiel is so theatrical. Like, was that like a park? With like where people did plays and shit? Because, I mean, they got a stage. And he used to sit up there with Shiva. Tiger. We could have did so much with that tiger. I feel like they shouldn't have killed her in All Out War. We should have kept her. And I know he misses Tiger every day. That was like a child and friend all at the same time. Like, Shiva, that was his girl. That was her name, right? Shiva? Yeah, I feel like they still shouldn't have killed the tiger in All Out War. But Alpha a goddamn lie. We was hit first. Y'all came over here clowning. Night of the Living Dead was what was on the sign at the theater. Great reaction as always, girl. I'm thinking the 50 walkers locked in the theater belong to the Whisperers, because no way did all those people die there and stay there for a decade. Henry just don't want a girl to go back to being abused. Goddamn, I love Connie. So brave and so tough. Well, we know Henry don't want her to go back to being abused. And you're right. We've been in the apocalypse for a very long time. And for all them people to still be in the theater, I don't know. You know, in this post-apocalyptic world, anything could happen. The Whisperers, weird ass, probably do got a stock of walkers caged up some damn well. So when they want to walk around and shit, they got some just in stock. I foresee Ezekiel trying to save his son and paying the price. His story is getting too happy. I just know something terrible is going to happen to him, and probably Jerry as well. If y'all don't leave Jerry alone, Jerry got a woman and 3 kids, and he is living happily ever after in this post-apocalyptic world. The kingdom already took a fucked up hit when their whole fucking community basically got killed in All Out War. So, no. Leave Jerry, Carol, and Ezekiel alone. Ezekiel lost Benjamin and his tiger. He don't need to lose nobody else. Oh. And even Henry. This ain't been Henry's first time clowning. Remember when Benjamin got killed? And Henry wanted to run around and kill every fucking savior? And he ended up in that pit, swamp, whatever that little thing was where Sophia was at, where Rick put Sophia before he ran and tried to kill them 2 walkers. That was my thing. This ain't his first time clowning at all. And I thought that was so cute that Sophia, Little Henry, and Big Henry is all siblings. I think that is so fucking cute. Mashawn, why do men take risks they don't have to? Because, Mashawn, it's movie night. Plus, having movie nights will give Jerry something else to do besides making babies. My grandparents had 18 kids. Why? That didn't have a TV or radio. Movie nights. Ooh. Hey. It's all right now. LOL, they better not copyright my YouTube crush for this shit either, or there will be conflict. I swear, anytime I hear or there will be conflict now, I'm going to fucking hear it in Samantha Morton's voice. She plays the shit out of Alpha. And Cassidy McClincy, hunty, that girl plays the shit out of Lydia. They killed Jesus because they're territorial. He was in their territory. I mean, this is all in the areas between the communities. Still not right, but that's their standards. Exactly. She said there were animals. Territory is important. Imagine they're... I imagine they're pissing everywhere. I'm finna reply. Hilltop is a very old settlement. It was there way before our people were even born. They think it's their territory just because they're fucking there. They claim those spaces as their area just because they are there. Our people were definitely everywhere first. That's why the Hilltop got that old ass building with them columns and shit. That's an old ass building. Those are my favorite kind of buildings, though. Is that Ariana Grande on your t-shirt? Yes, of course. Queen. Did you not see my reaction to the Thank You Next video? It's not a cornfield, it's a sorghum field. They mentioned it on Talking Dead. I know, I watch Talking Dead every time. Why these random ass numbers keep calling my phone? If y'all hear that vibrating, that's what it is. Leave me alone. Is that a Dangerous Woman tour shirt? We love a stand. Yes, I just replied, yes, ma'am. Did you not see my thank you next video reaction? People commenting on my Ariana shirt. I've literally been an Ariana since she was Cat Valentine on fucking Victorious. And I still be forgetting to this day that Ariana is this huge A-list celebrity that she is, that has broken so many records and have made so much history. That's crazy. Literally, when I first looked at Ariana, when I first saw her, I was like, and heard her sing, I was like, that's my fucking baby. She needs her own show. She deserves to thrive. Then she had Sam and Cat. Then a music career. Took the fuck off. Daryl and Connie would such a cute couple. Well, I know what you tried to say. Hope that happens because I need to see him happy for once. So glad they cast a real deaf actress to play the part. Yes. I love that. Why is everybody shipping Daryl and Connie? That never crossed my mind. Yeah, a lot of these comments was telling me that it was Night of the Living Dead. I know that wasn't nobody but Greg Nicotero's choice to put Night of the Living Dead on there. He could probably quote that movie word for word at this point. Love your videos. Your channel and simple reactions make my life. I feel y'all. Thank you for doing the channel. Fan for life. By the way, I like your reviews / replays. Hope to catch you live stream. I don't know what that means. You want me to live stream? You want me to get on somebody else's live stream? I don't know what you mean by that. When I saw Jesus, I got excited. LOL, and I literally jumped up and said the second coming. I was getting ready to play Gospel Girl. You just don't know how happy I was until I didn't see him anymore in the rest of the episode, realizing it's a flashback. Walking Dead need to stop playing with my emotion. Now that's relatable. Ooh, somebody spelled Jerry with a G. G-E-R-R-Y. Ooh. They said, Jerry, you had one job. I don't know what that means. I got the reference. Kevin Hart and his uncle at the bar. Hilarious, just like you. I love to watch your channel. Oh yeah, somebody said, now you know why Lydia hates the sound of crying babies. Like your name, haha. Reminds me of one of my favorites, Michonne. Negan is our savior now. This guy at work, one of my first days, he asked me, I want to say, I don't know what day it was, but he was like, when he asked me my name, I was like, Michonne. He was like Michonne from Walking Dead, and we literally started screaming. I thought that was so funny. I was like, I had a Walking Dead moment at work. And he literally calls me Michonne now, which I obviously don't mind because I love Denai. Somebody talking about how they want Lydia to be a hilltop. Yeah, that'd be nice if Lydia, I need to quit. If Lydia did end up there, but Henry don't live there. He'll probably end up taking her to the kingdom. But at the end of the day, it's like, can we ever 100% trust Lydia? Like, I think we can trust Lydia because even when she got back to the camp, and even when she got back to the camp, and Alpha was questioning her, and she was like, I lied to them to get them to try to tell me something and shit like that. And it's like, Lydia didn't do that. She wasn't even asking our people nothing about the community and nothing like that. Henry was just showing her. So I feel like we could trust her because she ain't go back to her mama and be like, they got another settlement, it's the kingdom and all this other shit. So we gonna see when we get there. And we also don't know if she know about Alexandria. We know she know about Kingdom because that's where Henry from. Well, who knows how many of her people they killed not knowing they weren't walkers. And they did cross into Whisperer's land, LOL. So did the kingdom just look at the markings? I don't think that they necessarily crossed into the Whisperer's land. Because first of all, they don't even have a fucking settlement. They move around from place to place. Just living wherever in the moment. The Whisperers don't even have a permanent setup. So how can you cross into their land? I don't understand. Maybe they got a big space of land that they just move around. But it's like, no. Our people were definitely here first. No. Maybe the graveyard. Because I don't think we had ever been through that graveyard before. But even then, the only fucking reason we ended up in the graveyard was because the Whisperers was chasing our people around and they didn't have nowhere to go. Oh, and that's another thing. Negan and the Saviors. If the Whisperers always been around and that's always been their land, then why Negan ain't never run into them? Negan had mileage. Mileage. And our people have mileage. No. Negan had more settlement than any damn body. He had the, all he had was a sanctuary, his base camp, but he had people in outposts everywhere. No. The Whisperers move around. I don't care what nobody say. Our people do not cross into the Whisperers' land. The Whisperers move around from place to place and claiming whatever place they in at the time is theirs. Negan wouldn't like Alpha neither. You know, Negan don't play with, Negan is not mean to children at all. Because he could have fucking killed Carl, but he didn't. And Carl jumped in his truck and shot up a bunch of his men. Okay? He had Judith on his fucking lap on the porch in the rocking chair. Alexandria. We know Negan loves children. And Negan don't kill women either. Because he would have killed Rosita when she tried to shoot him in the head. Negan only ever killed men. I need to blow my nose. I don't know what it is. Whenever I eat, I need to blow my nose. That don't never happen when I drink a smoothie, though. I don't know what the fuck it is about cooked food that makes me want to blow my... Like, I have to blow my nose. Anybody that knows me knows that. Just discovered you and subscribed. You had me cracking up, and I'm so jealous of your beautiful skin and without makeup. So unfair, LOL. Girl, you see me serving skin. Now... something real quick. Somebody said, where the fuck is Aaron? Haven't seen him in a while. Aaron is at home in Alexandria. He told Michonne that we don't need to go outside these walls. I'm sorry that it took for me basically to lose Jesus to figure that out. But, honey, I was not always serving skin. Well, I was serving skin my whole life. I literally always had clear skin until my junior year of high school. And I started getting acne. And I used to mostly get on my forehead. And you can see how clear my forehead is now. The vegan diet does wonders. Whole food, plant-based, sure am. And people always ask me, what do I eat? And something people always fail to realize is, and acne washes and creams and all that shit to put on your face for acne, that shit does not fucking work. You got to start from the inside out and heal your problems. But, what was I saying? Damn, I was really going somewhere with that. So yeah, I drink a gallon of water every day. Whole foods, plant-based. I don't eat anything with oil. My triggers really are gluten. First of all, I've never been tested to see if I'm celiac or whatever. But I know when I eat gluten, my digestion is fucked. I break out really bad. So I just don't fucking eat it. I don't need to go get tested to know that I don't need to eat it. That shit fucks my stomach up. Digestion is horrible. It hurts. I break out really bad. Can't do it. Fried foods. I was the potato chip girl. And I kid you not, my skin really ain't started clearing up until, shit, I'm a fucking vegan. I've been vegan this year, 4 years. And, if you want to know what I eat, follow me on Instagram. Instagram is always linked in the description. I got so much food on Instagram, it's ridiculous. And me being a professionally trained chef, I can always make anything I want to eat. But even if you don't know how to cook, like, being vegan is easy as fuck. You don't have to wait on meat to cook. It's just so much easier. And, yeah, so fried foods trigger acne. Like, I'm that person that I wear my problems on my face. Like, if I eat anything fried, like, I'm telling y'all, I was a potato chip girl. I was raised on garbage. Like, the standard American diet, I was raised on that. So that's why when people be trying to tell me what I need to eat, it's like, no, bitch. I was raised on fucking hot dogs, McDonald's, Flamin' Hots, all the shit niggas eat, wings, gyros, sliced in, fried hard, extra sauce, a large fry and a Coke. Like, no, I was raised on garbage. And black community, we needed to get it together. We sure do. I was going to do a video on my acne, but I need to look on my old computer. I can't find the pictures on my face. But, yeah, I literally wear all my problems on my face. Like, if I eat anything fried, I fucking break out. If I eat anything with refined sugar, it breaks me out. Like, but even if it's cane sugar, like, the shit breaks me out, and it do make my stomach hurt a little bit. The only sugar I eat is fruit, period. That is a whole food. God made that. Fruit is not the same as white granulated sugar that men make in factories. And people need to understand that. That's just like saying, it just don't make sense. But yeah, if I don't eat healthy and take, oh, another thing, if I don't wash my hair every week, like, if I go like 2 weeks, like, I have to wash my hair every week, because if my hair is not washed, that's another thing that breaks me out. I wash my blankets, pillowcases, and all that shit every week. If I don't, that shit breaks me out. Like, I have to have my whole life together to not break out. Every time I wash my hair, all of my dirty scarves get washed. Like, I have to have my whole life together to not break out. Every fucking thing breaks me out. And I also got a habit of touching my face. And that's something I really be working on. Like, now, my face at this point, I just got a couple of dark spots. They used to be bumps. I kid y'all not. Even if I don't mess with a zit, a bump, whatever you want to call them, they always leave a mark. So literally, all I got is just a couple of dark spots I'm clearing up. But they really all went away on my forehead. Like, my forehead is right. So, that's something I'm working on. Like, literally. Just these little dark spots. And I'm straight. You was not right for this. Anyone else wish the Walkers ate the baby to see Michonne's reaction? No, you was not right for this. I know it ain't real in real life, but still. I just want to say, could you do reaction to Shadow Hunters? What is that? You should react to Lauren Cohan's new show, Whiskey Cavalier. I probably should react to it. Oh, y'all. Stand back for the reactions for Rad with Norman. You know, all the Walking Dead people that's going to be on them. I watched the one with Andy and I recorded it. I have not edited it yet. Y'all, when you got to go to work, you ain't always got time for YouTube and shit and try to live life. But I did film that one. The one with Jeffrey. Wait, the one with Jeffrey was first. Yeah, I watched the one with Jeffrey. Jeffrey and Andy was on the same one. Yeah, that was the same one. I already filmed it. I didn't edit it yet. The one with Steven, my love. I did not watch it yet. But I am going to watch it and do the reactions to Rad. Because I really wanted to do them. But shit, they just been put on the back burner. Y'all see the 9/11 reaction went up a little late. I feel like I'm always the first motherfucker to upload. Because literally after I watch Walking Dead Sunday night, I don't go to bed. I stay up and edit till Monday morning. Like, I don't fucking go to bed till like 9, 10 in the morning on Monday. Like, yeah. I just went and blew my nose, y'all. It's red, as you can tell. It's so many comments on this video. Daryl Dog and Connie will be an interesting and quiet trio. Hashtag quiet vibes. Yeah, but Daryl doesn't know sign language and it's dark outside right now when they left. So it's like she can't just write on her notepad and tell him something. I noticed everyone is annoyed with Henry, but nobody is saying he's wrong though. Yeah, that's the thing. Henry is not necessarily, he's wrong for risking other people's lives. If you want to risk your life, that's fine. Go risk your life. But don't risk everybody else's life. Like how he just went out there on his own, that's fine. The missing wing on Daryl's jacket, a resemblance of losing Rick. Right in my fucking Rick feel. Your clapbacks had me hollering. You are a hilarious new subscriber. Thank you. Would anyone like some stew? I don't know what you mean. It's survival of the fittest, but we ain't playing when it come to babies. We don't do that. And that's the tea. You're my fave Walking Dead reaction channel. Been waiting on this video. Watched you since 9B started and new subscriber. Gonna watch your old vids. Aww. At 3:50, when I was talking to Alpha, somebody said they was laughing so hard at this conversation. Your people crossed into our land. We were here first. Checkmate. Your people killed our people. Y'all killed Jesus first. Double checkmate. I'm done talking. This is your first time talking. Triple checkmate. Bring me my daughter. There will be conflict. It's been conflict already. 4 checkmates already. Alpha ain't do nothing but tell lies. Hey, do you think Henry's new Coral? Are you saying Coral because Carl? Like, I don't know. It was their land that we crossed. LOL, not ours. LOL, so they were there first. No, the Whisperers were not there first. Y'all gonna quit saying that. Negan had the Sanctuary as base camp and fucking mileage of outposts every fucking where. Never ran into the Whisperers. The kingdom been settled since what? The fucking apocalypse started. It's been settled. Because him and his tiger been living there. Settled. Hilltop is damn near a fucking prehistoric building. Well, it's not prehistoric. That's too old. That's like fucking dinosaurs. But like, it looked like a old colonial type building. Let me say it like that. Hilltop is old as fuck. Our people been living at Hilltop for a long time. Alexandria was a pre-planned community there before the fucking apocalypse. Which is why when the apocalypse first happened and Deanna and her people got directed to go to Alexandria, been there. So, no, we did not cross into the Whisperers land. And even if we did, the only reason we got there is because they fucking chased us there. Eugene and Rosita was mad in their own damn business, going to go do a run or some shit, and the fucking Whisperers followed them around and chased them and cornered our people into the graveyard. Like, no, we were here first. And I'm not going to keep arguing it. It's not a light bulb. It's a projector bulb, which they need in order to watch movies. First of all, I'm not fucking stupid. I know it's a projector bulb. I call it a fucking light bulb because, nigga, it is a light bulb. It projects light, don't it? Do you think Morgan knew about the Whisperers? Because back in season 3, when they reunited with Morgan in that town, he said, I see people wearing dead people's faces. No. Because this was... No, Morgan didn't know about the Whisperers. Morgan thought that the alive people he was seeing was dead. Which is why he almost fucked up Rick. When Rick, Michonne, and Carl got in that building. No, I don't think that was it. Because, and then, even then, the Whisperers would never take their mask off. That's the thing. And Morgan was fucked up from seeing his son get eaten alive by his dead wife. Honestly, who has had it harder in the apocalypse? I want to say that maybe Morgan has had it worse. I don't know. It's a toss-up between Morgan and Rick. And Michonne, too. Because they both lost their significant other and a child. And Carol lost a child and her significant other, too. Damn, that's fucked up. Morgan, Rick, Michonne, and Carol all lost significant others and a child. But the only reason that I would say Morgan's was a little more fucked up. And plus, Morgan never really got close to people like Glenn did. Like, I mean, because, you know, Rick did. Because, you know, Rick lost his wife, his son, and he lost Glenn. But at the same time, he loved Michonne more than he ever loved, what the fuck is her name? What is Carl Mama's name? Lori. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it was so hard for me to get Lori. But, the only reason I would say Morgan had it a little worse is the fact that his wife was dead, a walker. He had multiple chances to kill her, and he didn't take that chance. And his dead wife ate his son. I feel like that's why Morgan's was the most fucked up. Like, everybody else's was just like, you know, the regular circumstances of the apocalypse. But Morgan's was that, and the fact that he had multiple chances to put down his wife, and he didn't do it. And she, out of all fucking walkers, ate her son, his son. So I feel like that's why Morgan kind of had it the worst with that. But yeah. Y'all, this video long as fuck. I need to wrap it up. 13:11 through 13:14. What's that? You dare walk through our gates. No, ma'am. Stay on the other side. She probably looking at her daughter like, how dare you look like a regular person? Oh, I'm talking about Alpha. I eat slow as fuck too. Y'all see how long I've been eating this? And there's literally nothing in here. Like, this is like, what, 3 spoons? And it's a deep-ass bowl. Looks like gay baiting. Shake my head. What that mean? Someone should slap the shit out of Henry. That boy is stupid. Did he think the Whisperers would welcome him with open arms? And that Alpha would give him her blessings and say, take my daughter, after all she did to get her back and was willing to let the Walkers eat a baby? So him showing up would not be anything good for him now that a kid has lasted that long. The only reason he lasted that long was because he was at the top. I mean, Kingdom. Henry is a fool. I can't with the little bastard. Do your damn job in Blacksmith. Literally. He been at Hilltop a few days and still ain't got shit done he was supposed to get done. He ain't even went. He went to the blacksmith station there one time. And ain't been back there since, cause he went to jail after that. Then after he went to jail, the whole Lydia thing happened. Don't even make sense. Alright, y'all. So that's it. That's everything. Oh, somebody said... Oh, no. That was for the last reaction. That wasn't... No, is that this reaction? Oh, no. That's a comment on the last reaction. Never mind. But, yeah, y'all just said, oh my goodness, 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 22 seconds. I'm finna end this fucking video. The only part I'm gonna cut out is when I had y'all sitting here when I went to go blow my nose. But, I mean, I ate all my food. There's like 2 spoons left. I'm about to eat this and put this video up and get on with my life. Oh, make sure y'all look at the links in the description box. I always got links in the description box, y'all, okay? My Etsy shop is there. I do all kind of vegan and gluten-free goodies on there. I'm about to add some more stuff on there. I got some granola coming because I eat too many smoothies and eat too much fucking granola to not make my own granola. And like, not many granolas ever sat. Matter of fact, it's only one granola I've ever had in my life that fully satisfied me. And I was out at the smoothie bowl place, but like, I'm finna make my own granola. I'm finna put some granola on the shop. Like, just stick with me. And we're going to keep all this shit rolling, okay?